MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. New York find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Out in front of it, strike one.
First pitch, 106.
The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball one. High chopper towards first. Reined in. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Batting second.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Stepping in now, Suzuki. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Happ gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
At the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he fouls this one off. Ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
One out, nobody on. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now batting, Cody Bellinger. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And now they've got him in a rundown. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. The 2-0 on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Down, and this will kick off the third base bag. And that's through for a hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's coming off a multi-home run game, and when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 309 is the average entering play. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Here comes the 1-0. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya.
The catcher, Miguel Amaya.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McKinney's there for it. 1 away.
Batting 7.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
In now, Christopher Morrow. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hit to short, fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Mike Taillon.
So digging in now, Mike Taillon. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Torres is under it to make the catch to end the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jake Bauers. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Got him. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard on the ground, reined in, and there are two away now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Taillon.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball outside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Two and one to count. from the stretch. Harrison Bader would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. The Yanks leave one. They're down 2-0. So striding forward now, Ian Happ. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Happ is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, number 27.
At the plate, Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gamer Candelario.
So striding in, Jeimer Candelario, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bader hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
It's quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box now, Anthony Volpe, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Count still at 1-2. The pitch.
All 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 2 and the Yankees nothing. Now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Ready with another 2-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. McKinney going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1. And there's a base hit on the line. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
So now to the plate, Miguel Amaya, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Into the box, Christopher Morrow. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he got him.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two and one. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Jake.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and Jake Bauers comes to the plate. First offering on its way.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Next for the Yankees.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. In there, and it's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full. The Cubs are stepping up now. Mike Tauchman. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Ready for another chance? Nick Madrigal comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Nobody out, runner on first. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bader is right there, 1 down. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. So coming to the plate, Suzuki. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. Struck him out. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Billy McKinney.
Stepping in, Billy McKinney, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Amaya. But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout.
The batter.
Settling in now, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Anthony Volpe is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Runners are at first and second with one away. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Aaron Judge is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Labor Torres, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs lead this one. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Jeimer Candelario.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Two and 0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Now the 3-0 offering. Line hard to center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Patrick Wisdom. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and Bowers will take this one to the bag himself. In this, striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton. The 2-0 on the way.
3 balls, no strike.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And Jake Bowers comes to the plate. From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit down the line at first. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter, the third baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kyle Higashioka is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Billy McKinney. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
3-1 to him now. Three and 1, here it is. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Stepping into the box, Harrison Bader, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Daniel Valencia answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Comes set. The 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yankees leave them loaded. They're down 2-1. Greg Weissert is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Miguel Amaya. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to third. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Now batting, number 5.
Standing in now, Christopher Morrow. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. The 1-2. Chopped to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Mike Tauchman. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh.
The 1-1 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
To the plate now, Nick Madrigal. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. To set, and the 1-0. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Ready with the 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 drilled right back up the middle, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit, and he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
Number 27.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings, and it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys, and he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
The batter.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Jonathan Loizaga is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Jeimer Candelario will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0.
2-1.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
A runner on first with 2 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
At the plate, Miguel Amaya. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
3 balls.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second, and he is in there.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Ian Hamilton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Christopher Morrow. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Tauchman. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First offering on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Cubs 9 and the Yankees 1. Stepping into the box, Anthony Volpe. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
One and two now. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. Even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0. Misses, ball two.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Two and two.
2-2.
One out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Torres will be next. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Torres. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That finds the zone, a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail big. It's 9-1. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The next Cub up, Nick Madrigal. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 8.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Looking up McKinney, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. 8th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The batter, number 27.
Stepping in now, Suzuki. As he'll take a look at ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The first baseman, number 9, Gamer Candelario.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jeimer Candelario. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V, a 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Yankees 1. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Michael Rooker is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 59, Michael Rooker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Stanton is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, first base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Bowers. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll reach first safely. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Now batting.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Kyle Higashioka comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this one gets away. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. Second and third here, one man out. Bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Now at the plate, Billy McKinney.
The left fielder, Billy McKinney.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is.
Clay Holmes enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ball one, well below the zone. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he falls behind 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
So in now for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. He drove in two with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a two-out single. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Standing in now, Christopher Morrow.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Michael Fulmer, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
0-2, here it comes. Shot to third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
The shortstop, Anthony.
Digging in, Anthony Volpe, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in on the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Last chance for the Yankees. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. To the plate now, Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Cubbies put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Jamison Taillon earns the win, his 2nd, as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Luis Severino pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 10 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.